What is up? What is up? What is up, everyone? To another episode of the Demonic Wave Podcast. As always, it is your favorite demon, misunderstood demon, as a host. And today, I'm going to be talking about anime. Specifically, this season of anime. The ones that have recently ended or will be ending in the few coming weeks and everything. I'm going to be talking about the good ones, the bad ones, and just my overall opinion on such animes. And before I get into it, ones that have recently just started or, will be coming in next season, or ones that have started this season but will not be ending until next season, I will not be talking about those. Maybe I'll do a brief my little opinion on them, but I won't be talking about them because they are not done. They're in the halfway mark, so I don't want to give my opinion on something that is half done. Okay, so for example, something like Demon Slayer Season 2, the Entertainment District, that recently started about a week or two ago, so I won't be talking about it. I won't be talking about Mugen Train, the Mugen Train arc, which was the first part of it, just because it was also a movie, and it's basically the same thing, just in TV form. So I won't be talking about that. I won't be talking about Ranking of Kings, because that's only halfway done. And a couple of others. I'll only be talking about the ones that have ended in this season. So, for example, I'll be talking about, Jobless Reincarnated Season 2. I'll be talking about, what else? Blue Period. Those are the ones that I will be talking about throughout. And the segments will literally go the ones that were good, the ones that were bad, the ones I would rewatch, the ones I wouldn't rewatch. So, very quick and easy segments. All right, so get ready, because the first segment will be the bad ones, so get ready for that. Okay, so in this segment, I'm going to be talking about the bad animes of this season, but each one will be its own little segment. So however short or long, it's because I don't have much to say about these animes. Now, the first bad anime I want to talk about from this season is Tesla Note. And let's just say it's 13 episodes. And it didn't need to be. It could have been 6 episodes and shit. That still would have been too fucking long. Because I'll say it like this with a few bullet points. 1, shit CGI, really shit. Okay. 2, crap story I did not care for. 3, it is one of those where it's so bad that it's good. That's the type of anime this is. It's so bad that it's good. If you have seen the anime X-Arm from like 2 or 3 seasons ago, they basically have the same fucking CGI. And the crazy thing is, they're 2 different studios. Tesla Note was Gambit, and X-Arm, I believe, was Visual Night, something like that. Visual Night, I believe. But Jesus Christ, they were both so fucking shit. But I will say this: Tesla Note was slightly better, just because it actually made me laugh. You know what I'm saying? X-Arm was so bad that I looked at it and it was like a sad laugh, because it was just like, oh no, oh no. But Tesla Note was a funny laugh, because it was just like they embraced because there's a comedy tag on Tesla Note. The comedy within the fucking anime itself was shit, but it was the CGI and the way it looked that made me laugh, instead of the shit they were saying. So I guess that's a plus. But I'll tell you this: don't fucking watch it, because it's crap. It's stupid. But if you want to have a really good time with a really shit anime, I highly recommend this shit. I highly recommend it. Okay? Because this was just horrible. But goddamn, did I have a great time watching it. It's like fucking High Guardian Spice. I had a great time watching it, but it was shit. Yeah, that's basically how it went. So definitely check it out if you want to have a good time with a shit anime. So on to the next one. Okay, so next bad anime that I'm going to talk about is The Night Beyond the Tri-Cornered Window. Yes, that is the name of it, and yes, it is a really stupid name in my opinion. I'll say it like this. First half, the first 6 episodes, because it is 12. Most of them were 12. Most of these animes were 12. But the first half was promising, in my opinion. It felt like they were really about to do some cool shit. But it kind of fell apart afterwards because in the beginning, it was really interesting. It was literally about these 2 dudes, and one of them was like a library assistant or some shit like that. And then he can see creepy shit. So in other words, he can see, like, I guess aberrations, or like the undead and ghosts and shit. And this other dude that is just traumatically messed up in a way. He can also see them in the sense that he can, exorcise them. So that's his job, to like exorcise them, figure out, like murder cases and everything like that. So, they link up and everything. And it was actually pretty cool. They were solving cases, they were doing this, doing that and everything. It was cool. But then after a little bit of doing that, they start helping out this high school girl who is, creating curses because of her teacher and everything like that. And then they're like, oh, I gotta escape, and we're gonna escape by defeating the teacher and shit. And I was just like, what the hell is going on? That's basically how it went. I would say the equivalence to this is the way I think it was last season. What the hell was the name of it? The Detective Is Already Dead. In my opinion, that was a disappointing anime as well, because majority of those episodes in the Detective Is Already Dead, it was a flashback. It wasn't really, oh, it's him in the present, the detective is dead and everything like that. It felt like a disappointment, and it had a lot of potential, especially with that first episode. It was so cool. And it's the same way with this anime, with Tri-Cornered Window. It had a lot of potential just because, it was simple. They're just solving cases. Maybe some crazy shit would happen. And I mean, crazy shit did happen, but it was crazy enough that it put me off. You know what I'm saying? Like, after a while, I was just like, okay, now I'm just watching this just so, just because I've watched enough that I don't want to drop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no point in dropping it. But, I don't recommend this one just because it hits its peak with the first 6 episodes. It hits the peak, and then it just slowly but surely just starts to go downhill. Not even slowly, it gradually goes downhill after that. You know what I'm saying? So I highly don't recommend it. You know what I'm saying? If you're into that stuff, you're into, looking at crazy shit, murder case files and everything, watch it. But I'm being honest with you, don't. Because it wasn't that good. Okay, and on to the last bad anime of this season, Visual Prison. And I will literally explain it like this: vampires and singing. That's it. That's all you really need to fucking know. Too much vampire, not enough singing. I'll say it like that. It's basically an idol anime, but it's dudes and their vampires. And I'll say this: if they took out the vampire stuff, this would have been 10 times better. Because here's the thing, I love idol animes. You know what I'm saying? The songs in it fucking go hard. You know what I'm saying? Like Idly Pride and another anime from this season that I'll talk about, that another idol one. And a bunch of others, like School Live and stuff like that. The songs in them just go hard. And the stories, they're just simple stories. They're like, oh, they want to be next idol, idol groups and everything like that. They're very simple stories. But it's the music for me that really just sells it, because it's just like, holy shit, it sounds amazing. But this one, no. just because they did too much vampire stuff and not enough singing. You know what I'm saying? They're just like, oh, the Scarlet Moon. You gotta do visual prison. You gotta get like all these Scarlet Tears, and then you can make a rule. And one of the rules was, you can't suck blood from humans. Blah blah blah. And that literally is what makes a vampire a vampire, and stupid shit like that. It wasn't good. Highly don't recommend it. The music was okay, so just listen to the fucking soundtrack. Yeah, that's kind of it. That's really it for this anime. But that wraps up the bad animes for this season of anime. Next one, I will be talking about 5 different animes that I feel were pretty solid. Not great, but they were solid. So stay tuned. Okay, so next segment I'm going to be talking about are 5 animes that weren't that good, they weren't that bad, they were basically in the middle. They don't have a lot of rewatch value. Maybe you can rewatch it maybe once or twice and then you're good. But overall, it was great. Overall, they were pretty good. Not great, good. So the first one I want to talk about is the Hike story or Hike story. I don't actually know how you say it, but this one, it was categorized as a ONA. It's only 11 episodes, so it's really pretty short, but let me just say this: it was good. It was pretty good. It's about an orphan. I believe her name was Biwa, the name of the instrument. She gave herself that name, and she has a magical eye that can see the future when she covers her normal eye. And she meets this dude. He's part of the Hike clan. And basically what this story is about is the fall of the Hike clan. Just to summarize it really quickly, in a sense. And, throughout the episodes, it's, her living her life, within the clan and everything like that. She's part of the family. And, the father dies and everything. And he had a magic eye that lets him see ghosts and apparitions. She gains that eye. So now she has 2 magical eyes and everything like that. But, just wanted to talk about that real quick of the main character. And, it was a really cool, interesting take on, I guess it was historical. I believe it happened in real life. Or not. I actually don't fucking know. It's not based off any manga or, anything like that. I believe it's purely just original from, the source Funimation. Another great highlight is the animation itself. It's beautiful, honestly. When you watch it, in my opinion, it's like watching an oil painting, in a sense. I guess not really an oil painting, but like just watching a painting in motion for like 23 minutes. And I'm being honest with you, it was captivating. It was captivating, because as I'm watching it, I'm reading the subtitles and everything, but just looking at the way it looked, the animation and the definition and everything, it was so breathtaking, in a sense, in my opinion. But of course, this is just an okay one, because I'm talking about the greatness of this, the animation, the story, and the shit that goes on. But that's another thing. The story was just okay, in my opinion, and I feel that's a very important point for animes, especially if it's very story driven, because I feel like if the story isn't really good, it's really gonna hinder the anime as a whole, and I feel like that's what hinders it, but overall I do recommend it, just to watch it, just to look at it, because it's just, I'm being honest, it's breathtaking. It truly is. It's breathtaking. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. Definitely check out the Hike story, and on to the next anime. Okay, so next anime I want to talk about that is not that good, not that bad, is World Trigger Season 3. Now, I will say this, it's not done. There's about 2 more episodes left, and, but majority of it is out, and I have formed an opinion on it, and I will say this. Pretty good, but at the same time, it's just the same old. What they're doing in this season, in this 3rd season of World Trigger, is kind of what they've been doing since like the 2nd season, and it's literally just the rank wars. Now, I have no problem with watching the rank wars and everything like that. It's cool, they're fun to watch, see them grow and everything, but I feel like they put too much detail within the rank wars. Literally, it takes 6 episodes to tell one rank war, and it's just holy shit, and it's just it just keeps going on and on and on. And I feel like they could, chop it down to, 3-4 episodes of a rank war, some stuff in the middle, maybe another rank war here and there, but not go into full detail for the rank wars, because I feel like it drags on for a little too long in some of these rank wars, and especially in this season, in this 3rd season, but overall it's not bad. It's good, what I'm saying. It's really interesting rank wars, seeing all the crazy stuff that happened, with all the different triggers and everything. So it's very interesting, but I feel like it drags on just a little too long, in my opinion, in some of these episodes. So I do recommend it, and I highly do recommend this, especially if you just love World Trigger. But in my opinion, this season is the least one. It definitely goes, in my opinion, from the best season to the worst season. It definitely goes season 1, then 2, and 3. So literally in that order, in the order that they came out. But it's not that bad. It's pretty much watchable. But to be rewatched, if you're watching World Trigger as a whole, then yeah, it's rewatchable just because it's the 3rd season. But as a standalone, no. And that's kind of it of what I have to say for World Trigger. On to the next. Okay, next anime that was not so good, but not so bad. The Fruit of Evolution is just another isekai. Harem isekai. That's kind of all I really have to say. It's similar. This anime is definitely similar to that of So My Spider So Wet, because it basically is kind of under the same presence, in the sense that a whole entire class gets teleported to a magical place. One character that's basically the outcast of the class is sent somewhere else. Of course, in this one, he's not transformed into a spider, but he's all alone. He doesn't know what's going on and everything like that. But he has the best fucking adventure of his fucking life. And similar to So My Spider So What, has the fucking craziest encounters throughout this fucking anime. And it's the most interesting parts. And the only shittiest parts were looking at the other students that weren't doing jack shit. But this anime, it was average. It was pretty good. It was decently funny. I laughed at, some parts of it. So, I do recommend it. Not much rewatch value in this one. Not much. Maybe you can rewatch it maybe once or twice, but that's about it. Just because it's just another isekai at this point, we have so many, and this one is on the low tier of really good, good isekai, especially some other isekais that, have come out or are coming out, before it. So, definitely, not that good. But I will say this, there's a lot of quirky, interesting characters, very weird characters. I'll say this. I'll talk about a couple of the characters. so that you become interested. There is a pink gorilla that turns into a girl. There is a donkey that turns into a girl. There is a dude in a Speedo, just a Speedo, that is a guild leader. There is a receptionist girl that is very much into BDSM shit. What else? There is a Valkyrie girl that whenever she fucking walks into the room and she enters the scene, rose petals fucking come out of nowhere and then they vanish for some fucking reason. Yeah, those are just a couple of the fucking characters. But it's all really funny. It's all, really quirky, interesting. Like I said, it has some funny moments, but overall, story-wise, there isn't much of a story. We're literally just following the main characters' adventures in 12 episodes. But I do recommend it. I do recommend it. It's pretty funny. It's pretty good. But, it's nothing special. I'll say it like that. It's nothing special. But, yeah, not bad. So, on to the next. Okay, on to the fourth anime of not so good, not so bad, basically in the middle. Rumble Garandol. It's literally an anime about a dude who is a shell of a man. He has no passion. He has no hobbies. And he has to save people in a big mech suit with battery girls that have passions about stuff. That's kind of the only way to really explain this. But I would say this. It was interesting. It was cool. It was funny. No, I can't really say it was funny. It was just okay. Simple, basic type of story. People who were ostracized, outcasts in a sense because they have passions for, anime and video games and idols and stuff like that, and is looked down upon, and they want to fight for their rights to enjoy their passions. And the main character, he has no passions. He's basically, like I said, he's a shell of a man. He's says whatever and shit. So yeah, that's kind of it for this anime. That's kind of the whole story. It was good. The fight scenes were okay. The characters were actually, this one had a decent amount of quirky characters as well. The leader, who is basically like a fucking weird plushy thing, and then turns out to be a fucking really sparkling girl. It's weird. It's fucking weird. What's some other weird characters? There's the commander, and what I say, command? Yeah, he's like second in command. He has fucking blue and yellow hair, and he basically acts like a fucking kid. It was just weird. It was just weird. But yeah, there's not much to really say about this anime. It's not based off of a manga or anything like that. But it's rewatch. It's not much of a rewatch, but it's much of just watch it once and then you're good. So I recommend it if you like mech anime and everything like that. I recommend it because there's a decent amount of mech fighting and everything. But yeah, it was average, not too good, not too bad, pretty much in the middle. It was solid. Story was okay. Characters were meh. They could have had some more character development, but it's whatever. But yeah, pretty good. On to the last one. Okay, so this final anime that I'm going to talk about in this segment of Not So Good, Not So Bad anime, it is called Deep Insanity: The Lost Child. Now, I'll say this. It's decent, It kind of rides. There isn't really an episode or moment in this anime where, it's like, holy shit, it's fucking amazing. It kind of just rides the same wave throughout all the episodes, where it's just like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? It's just average throughout the whole thing. It's literally about, well, they're in Antarctica, and it's about this illness that put like millions of people in comas. But and they go into, I believe the name of it is asylum. People who are immune to the illness, they go into the asylum and they kill these things, these weird monsters that I guess are the reason for the illness. But then it turns so at first that's what it's about. It's about this dude. He wants to be a hero. He wants to do this. He wants to do that. Go into the asylum and help millions of people. Then it turns into, you have to kill this child who will like bring the end to the world. And it's like, where the fuck did this come from? And then it turns into the leader, she can freaking go back in time or like some weird shit, and then she passes that power on to the main character. Now he can go back in time and do shit, and it's like, okay, hang on. I thought this story was about just going into the asylum and helping people, not killing just this chick just because, she brings the end to the world. It very went off the rails in a sense. It's similar to that of Tri-Cornered Window, where it's like, I wouldn't say it was promising in the beginning, but it definitely felt a lot more solid in the beginning, and then it just went fucking crazy later on. But I will say this, it was decently good crazy, because it was just like, holy shit, now the rest of this anime is about, killing this kid and shit. It was like, oh, because she's from the asylum and everything like that. But it was interesting. I'll say it like that. That's what sets it apart from Tri-Cornered's second half of the episodes. It was interesting, and would I say I was like fully invested in it? No, not really. But I will say that I'm interested. I was interested. So I recommend it. It's not bad, but it's not that good. It's definitely on the low tier of the 5 animes that I have talked about. It's definitely on the low end. But it's still in this segment because it has something that I feel people would enjoy. You know what I'm saying? I'll say this. The intro's a fucking banger. Okay? The intro is, if nothing else, the intro alone is just a banger. Holy shit. You know what I'm saying? That gets it a couple of brownie points, in my opinion. But, it's interesting. Cool animation and everything like that. Couple of cool fight scenes here and there. I guess interesting story. But, yeah. Overall, these are the 5 animes that I feel were just okay. They weren't that good, but they weren't that bad. They were basically in the middle. Some of them have some rewatch value. Some of them don't. But, yeah. I think I highly recommend these. Definitely. Now, on to the next segment. And that will be animes that I feel are just fucking fantastic, have good rewatch value, and you should definitely check out. Okay, on to the final segment of this episode. The last batch of animes that I feel were really, really good, have a good amount of rewatch value, and are just really fucking up there. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Miko-chan, or Miko-chan, however the fuck you say it. It's about a girl who can see fucking apparitions. So think of it like Night Beyond Tri-Cornered Window, but it's just her everyday life. And what she does is, I need to avoid looking at these things and, reacting to them, because they will fuck me up. It's fucking hilarious. It's so freaking funny at certain times. Like, there was literally one part where she was feeling so okay. She was just like, yeah, I'm good. She's like walking down the fucking street, and then this huge fucking weird, grotesque fucking ghost apparition thing just fucking pops up behind her, is drooling and shit, has like fucking pores and shit, and she literally just starts crying. She starts crying, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is insane. Oh, it was such a perfect addition. And when it dropped perfectly because it dropped in October around Halloween time. So this was a perfect anime to start off for like October for Halloween. So I highly recommend Mikuchai. It was so fucking funny. Characters are really good, pretty solid character development in my opinion. A lot of funny moments in this, and overall story wise it was pretty good. So I highly recommend it. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. Only 12 episodes, and yeah, on to the next. Okay, so next anime that I'm going to talk about is actually the other idol anime that I was talking about in Visual Prison. And this one is Selection Project. And let me just say, this one is fucking amazing. 13 episodes, hell yes. First off, intro and outro, fucking amazing. All right, let me just say that. Let me get that out the way. Intro and outro are amazing. And story-wise and everything that goes on in this anime were just fucking awesome. I love the characters. It's literally about 9 girls, and they go on this show. And the show, I believe, it's called Project Selection or whatever. It's Project Selection, whatever. Who cares? Whatever. And, they are going through these different challenges and everything. Well, in the anime, I'll say this, I won't spoil a lot if you haven't seen it, because this is one of the ones that I feel you need to watch, that is definitely has a lot of rewatch value. I will say this, they all become friends and some crazy shit happens near the middle towards the end of it, but it all works out in the end, so don't worry about it. Of course it's gonna work out in the end. It's a fucking idol anime. But overall, the music, that's what I watch idol animes for. Idol animes, in my opinion, are like my guilty pleasures. But the music was so fucking good. Oh my God, can they sing? Jesus Christ, it was so good. I love the characters. What I loved is that they all had their own personalities, and they showed that. They showed everyone's like their own individuality. You know what I'm saying? Like, not any two of them were the same. They were all so different. They all come from different backgrounds and everything. And it was so cool, very diverse. And, they're all coming together. They're friends and everything. And it was so fucking amazing. I highly recommend Selection Project. 13 episodes, fucking great music. I gotta get the soundtrack later because that shit was fucking amazing. But yeah, a lot of rewatch value, because it's not just about the music. There's also drama in it, so you'll enjoy that as well. But yeah, great fucking idol anime, 10 times better than Visual Prison, and yeah, highly recommend it. So on to the next. Okay, next anime. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this was the funniest fucking anime in this whole fucking season, in my opinion. The vampire dies in no time. This fucking anime, oh my God. And I think recently I saw that it got greenlit for season 2. So I'm fucking ecstatic. This anime had me dying. It was so fucking funny. First off, let me just say this. Intro is straight banger. Oh shit. Yo, that intro is fire. If you haven't seen this is the very first anime I would say to watch from this season. This will be the very first one, because it's fucking amazingly funny. This vampire is a weak motherfucker. He literally turns to sand from fucking nothing. He will turn to sand in a drop of a freaking hat. And then he'll just come back like, oh yeah, no worries. I died like 1,000 times yesterday. I'm good. It's so funny. It's literally a vampire and a vampire hunter and a freaking armadillo named John. And let me just say this. John is the best character. And he's an armadillo. Oh my lord. This was such a good anime. The comedy. The fucking... the chemistry between Ronaldo, who's the vampire hunter, and Dralik, who's the vampire, the freaking energy that they feed off of each other is so fucking good. Oh my god, I was dying laughing. And then let me just say this. Just like like Fruits of Evolution and what was the other one? Rumble Garandol. There are so many quirky characters in this. From the vampire hunters to the vampires themselves. The vampires themselves were so freaking weird. Holy shit. One of the vampires, he's freaking buck naked, and the only thing that he's covering is his junk. Of course, because, you can't show shit like that. But what's covering his junk? Fucking flowers. Like a bouquet of flowers. And I'm like, wait. Is that a bouquet of flowers over his junk? And what's his power? It's freaking flowers and shit. And it's like, wait, what does this mean? Why? And vines come out of the bouquet. And it's like, what? It was so funny. What were some other vampires? There was this one vampire. They called him the micro bikini vampire because I believe it's if he touched someone or something. It was something like that. But when he touched someone, they freaking pop out in a micro bikini, and then they're just like, yeah. The freaking humans yeah, wear a micro bikini. They're so fucking amazing. And I'm like, no, they're not. And you got dudes, you got chicks and everything. They're all wearing micro bikinis and they're like zombies. I'm like, oh my lord, this is weird. You had the lewd vampires. You had this one vampire that he put a spell on people. And what happened to the humans? They all said lewd things. So Ronaldo, the vampire hunter, the only thing that he could say was oh, I love big boobs. Boobs. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm telling you, this shit had me on the floor laughing. I literally had to pause some episodes because I was laughing too fucking much. Oh my lord. This was the best anime in this season. Better than, Jobless Reincarnated season 2. And of course, that's also going to be in this segment because it was really good. But it was better than that. Better than fucking Demon Slayer season 2 that's going on right now. Yes, I'm pretty sure I offended some people when I said that. But it fucking is because it's just that funny. Okay? Out of everything that I am talking about right now, this is the one you need to watch. First and foremost. Don't worry about the other ones that I talked about. Don't worry about, freaking Miku-chan or, anything else that I'm going to talk about. Don't worry about those. Watch The Vampire Dies in No Time. Because I promise you, you'll probably put it in your fucking favorites. Because it's in my favorites. Because it's just that fucking good. I want to talk about it a lot more, but I don't want to spoil anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say, oh, well, this happens and then this happens. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about like that. That's why I'm very vague in a sense, and I'm just talking about the description of these animes because I don't want to give away too much. But The Vampire Dies in No Time, banger intro. Awesome, really quirky, funny, weird fucking character cast. Cast of characters, sorry. And just overall, a great time. You're probably going to hold your sides because you were laughing too much. I'm being so fucking honest with you. Rewatch value is through the fucking roof, in my opinion. Through the fucking roof. Okay? You can rewatch this at least 4 or 5 times. Shit, probably even more. Okay? So, The Vampire Dies in No Time. Please fucking watch it. It is amazing. And with that, on to the next anime. Okay, so next anime I want to talk about is Jobless Reincarnated season 2. This actually won't be that long of a segment. It's going to be relatively quick just because second season, I'll say this, is better than the first. Fight scenes are amazing. You see a decent amount of character growth between Rudy and Aerith and a couple of other characters. You see some cool quirky characters. You see some characters coming back from the first season. I don't want to spoil much, but I will say this. You see Rudy's father. He comes back. He's found and everything, and they get into a little argument spat, in the second season, and it's really cool. And it really, helps Rudy open up his eyes and stuff like that. And it helps his father open up his eyes to see, this is what has been happening thus far, before they met and the stuff that happens after they meet. So definitely check it out. Rewatch value is very high up there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, second season, honestly, is better than the first season. The fight scenes, the animation in them, just fucking top tier, beautiful, great fucking work on it. And yeah, that's kind of it. So get ready for the next one. Okay, so next anime I want to talk about real quick is Takt Op Destiny, and let me just say, this was amazing. It was made by two great studios, Mappa and Madhouse, and what a great fucking combination that was for studios. First off, again, intro is a banger. I think I'm going to say that for most of these animes, just because. But yeah, Takt Op Destiny, yes. Watch it because it's fucking amazing. I can't think of anything else to say about it. It's fucking amazing. With the fact that you have to go the people in the anime, the characters and everything, they go up against these D2s, and it's all centered around music, where there are certain people and they are called music arts, so they fight the D2s, and then they're technically controlled by the conductors, and they have the stick and everything that the conductors use and everything, so they command them, and they're like, fight here, shoot here, and use their sword and everything like that. It's so fucking amazing. The characters in them, the main characters and everything, they're so fucking cool. Takt, he's awesome. He is all about music. He wants to play music. That's all he wants to do. He just wants to play a piano. So he's always fucking gloomy until a fucking piano comes out of nowhere, and he's just like, all right, I'm happy. Another character that I truly loved, and I think she was the best, was Destiny, the music art. She's just amazing because she's kind of like a robot in a sense, like in the very beginning, where she doesn't necessarily have any feelings. Because I'm not going to spoil what happens, but I will say Destiny isn't like all the other music arts out there. She's not the same. She wasn't created the same way. But so in the beginning, she doesn't necessarily have the same type of, I guess, emotions or expressions in a sense that like other music artists have. Like, she isn't as human in a sense. I'll say it like that. And the shit she does, her and Takt, their fucking chemistry is amazingly funny. So yeah, I'd highly recommend this one. Rewatch value is very high up there. It's very cool. Nice music, it's a lot of piano, it's a lot of, jazz and stuff like that. So it's really good music. Definitely check it out. And with that being said, on to the next anime. Okay, next anime is World's Finest Assassin. I'm not going to say the entire title because I don't remember it. It's something like he gets reincarnated into an aristocrat family, some shit like that. You probably know it. It was one of like very anticipated animes before this season started. And I have to say, for, another isekai, this one was actually a lot better than Fruits of Evolution, of course. This one was a lot better. I'll say this again, just real quick, just get out the way. Intro was a banger. And anyway, definitely check this out. The premise of it is very simple and everything. One of the finest, most ruthless assassins, I guess it was from the US, but from the real world, he dies because he gets betrayed. I'm not going to spoil too much, but I will say this. He dies. He gets betrayed by the organization that he works for. And then he gets reincarnated. And the goddess, that's how usually some fucking isekais work. A goddess comes through and shit. Like, oh, I'll give you this power and shit. She asks him to assassinate someone. Now, I'm not going to say who that someone is and everything. But she's like, I need you to assassinate such and such person. Dude is like, fine, whatever, he gets to keep his memories. He gets to, choose his abilities and stuff and everything like that. She's like, all right, cool. You have this amount of time. And he's like, all right, whatever. And then it's a whole journey and everything. Now, you don't see him killed said person. I'm pretty sure there's possibly going to be a second season, definitely by the way it ended. But you see him grow as an assassin, in this new world, as well as grow as a person, because he never acted the way he acts in the new world that he did in his reality. So it's definitely a cool way of saying, he's really changing, and he's like, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna become a tool again. And let me just say, he can still fucking kill. Holy shit. But rewatch value is very high on this one as well. You have some great characters, of course, the main character himself and the girls that he picks up throughout the series. There's 3 of them. No, 2, 3. 2. I'll say 2 just because one of them was his teacher and shit. But the 2 that he picks up, they were in poverty and shit like that. So it's very, very nicely animated as well. It's fucking beautifully. It's so fucking beautiful. So Finest Assassin, definitely check it out. A lot of rewatch value. I say you can rewatch that shit at least 3 to 4 times in a row. I'm not even joking. Only 12 episodes. So yeah, definitely check that out. On to the next. Okay, next anime I want to talk about is Build Divide Code Black. And first and foremost, I'll get this out the way. Intro is a banger. It's very much similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! Or any other card game anime. So, like Duel Monsters and, well, no, I can't say, like Pokemon or Bakugan because they're not cards. But, it's very similar to the play style in the game in Build Divide. Is the play style, the way you play Build Divide, is very much similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, here's the thing. I don't think the game itself is called Build Divide. I think it's called something else. Or it might be Build Divide. I don't really care at this point because it's done. So, whatever. But let me just say this. The anime is amazing. The story is actually really cool. It's about this dude. I forgot his name. But he loses his memories. And he has one goal: to defeat the king. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anymore because the more I say, the more I'll spoil. And the more I spoil, the more, it'll be worse because then it's like, well, I just spoiled everything. But rewatch value, definitely, 2-3 times just because it was really interesting. The other characters that are in there are really cool. You have Sakura. She's cool. I'll say it like this. She's not human. You'll figure that out as you watch it. And there's this other chick, I don't remember because she wasn't really that important to the story. She basically just tagged along for a hot minute, so she was there. There was also this other dude, and he used a lion. He only popped up like no joke, like once or twice. So, but they really made him feel like a important character near the end. But I'll be honest, he wasn't really that important because he only showed up like he had one episode dedicated to him in a sense, and then he kind of just fucked off. So yeah, there's that. But definitely check out Build Divide. The card battles, are really fucking cool. I really like it. It reminded me, like I said, it reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! Is fucking amazing. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! So definitely check out Build Divide and get ready for season 2 of it, because Build Divide Cold White will be coming out, I believe, next year. And with that being said, let's move on to the next anime. All right, next anime I want to talk about is Sakugan. Now, this one was actually really cool. And let me just say this. I believe a second season is coming. Yeah, second season is coming for this. I'll get this out the way. Again, intro, banger. Come on, you know this pattern. But anyways, Sakugan, fucking amazing. Cool story, cool characters, really quirky characters. The comedy's ridiculously funny. Not as funny as Vampire, but it's on par. I'll give a little description of the story. It centers around Gagumber or Gagumba. No, actually it's Gagumber. It's just how she says it. But it's centered around Gagumber and Mamempu, and they are father and daughter, and they become markers. Now, markers in the world of Sakugan are people who go around in the dungeons, in a sense, like the underground. They go around like the whole world underground, and they mark everything, all the different territories, all the different areas, all the different camps and everything like that. And they have really cool big adventures, and they battle these huge things that I don't remember the name of because they actually weren't that much in the anime. I think at this point, I just want to call them fucking kaijus, because that's literally what they remind me of. But they were there in the first episode, and that was fucked up just because of the way it ended. And I think they were there in the last episode, and maybe a few in like some other episodes. But other than that, they mostly just weren't fucking there. But the chemistry between Gagumba and Mamempu, their father and daughter, is fucking hilarious. Because here's the thing, Mamempu is smart as shit. All right, I'm not gonna spoil too much, but she is smart. She's smart to the point where she looks like she's like fucking 8, maybe 9 years old, and she graduated college. Underground, like that type of underground college and everything like that. She created a shit ton of different, robotic stuff, chemistry and shit like that. She's smart as hell. And Gagumber is Gagumber, aka he doesn't do much, but he's a very protective father. She cares for Gagumba sometimes. But the shit that they get into, their arguments and everything like that, is really cool. You see a lot of character growth as well. And there's only 12 episodes. You see a lot of character growth, honestly. And I will say this, the character growth is so fucking worth it, because you really see not only Gagumba, but you also see Mamempu. You see both of them mature even more. Kind of weird that Gagumba has to mature even though he's already an adult. But yeah, there's that. But the story and everything, definitely near the end, it just gets crazy. And it gets 10 times more interesting. Because I'll say this much. Mamempu has a dream that she sees a place and she wants to go to that place. And that's what this whole anime centers around. She wants to go to this place. And in order to go to that place, she becomes a marker. And so, that's how this story goes. She becomes a marker, her and Gagumba, and she sets out to go to this place with Gagumba. And, they meet other cool people on the way. They pick up other people and everything like that. They meet enemies, rivals, friendships, allies, and stuff like that. And it's all really fucking great. Great journey, great characters, great comedy, great story. Definitely definitely has a lot of rewatch value. I say at least, no joke, like 5 times. If anything, for that intro alone. Again, you know this pattern. Alright? Definitely check out Sakugan. Fucking amazing anime. On to the next one. Okay, so next anime I want to talk about real quick is My Senpai is Annoying. Now, first, let me get this out the way. You already know the drill. Intro, banger. Anyways, this is a slice of life anime, and it's literally just about the daily lives of everyday working people that are in, a firm and everything. They work. It's mostly centers around 2 people, of course. Futaba Igarashi, who is just the newest girl. She's the rookie and everything like that, so it's literally about her. And her senpai, who is the annoying one, hence the name of the fucking anime, Takeda. And he is like fucking 7 feet tall. He's a fucking giant. Jesus fucking Christ. Also, Futaba is like a fucking peanut. When you put both of them fucking together, it's hilarious. But, the anime, it's a slice of life. It's really about them, their daily lives, what they do after work, what they do during work, other characters and everything like that, everything in between. I'm not going to talk too much about it because it's there, you know what I'm saying? It's a great anime though, I will say that, which is why it's in this segment. It's a great anime. Just because, it's a nice little slice of life that has a decent amount of comedy. It has very relatable and funny characters. And I mean, not much of a story, because the story is literally just their daily lives. But it's a cool little thing to see, like, this is just, how they react with each other and everything like that. It's similar to that of New Game, if you've seen that one. And it's literally about game developers. And this one is literally just about, desk workers. So, definitely check it out. A lot of rewatch value, honestly. It's only 12 episodes, so yeah. And with that being said, on to the next one. Okay, so next anime I want to talk about is Blue Period. And first and foremost, you already know the drill. Intro, straight banger. Anyways, got that out my system. This anime was fucking amazing. I don't think there's going to be a second season, but there should be. It should have up to at least 4 seasons, because this was amazing. It's basically a coming of age slice of life story where the main character Yaguchi, he wants to enter a very pristine art college. And this art college, like, holds nothing back. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to get into this college, you have to fucking work for it. And it's literally just, the whole anime, it centers around, Yaguchi. He gets better in, painting and drawing. And, well, in a sense, he gets better at art. But not only that, but along the way, he slowly starts to understand himself on a more deeper level as to, why it is that he wants to, paint, why it is that he wants to enter this college, and why it is that, he is so passionate about this art. And it's just so amazing. He's not the only character. A bunch of other characters grow, and, it's just honestly fucking amazing. You see the several struggles that he goes through, in the 12 episode run. You see, like I said, you see all the struggles, you see his biggest accomplishments, you see him grow so much. And oh my god, that ending was fucking fantastic. I'm not gonna spoil it, but the way I'm talking, you probably already know what the ending is. But you need to check this one out. Blue Period was just fucking amazing. Okay? Because, and it's definitely a big relatable anime as well, because if you're someone who wants to get into a college that, doesn't have a big acceptance rate, and you have to work, 10 times harder than a bunch of other people, this is a very relatable anime as well, because you really see the struggles that not only Yaguchi goes through, but all the other characters go through, and that you probably go through as well. Just because it's hard to get into your dream college. It's hard to, grow as a person. It's hard to break old habits and everything like that. And you see that. You see that in this anime through every fucking episode. And it just gets more and more enjoyable and more relatable. So you need to check this one out. I promise you, you will not regret it. And with that being said, on to the final anime that I'm going to talk about in this episode, and then I will wrap it up with some honorable mentions. Okay, and now we are on to the final anime that I'm going to talk about briefly in this episode of this season of anime. And the anime that I want to talk about, the final one that I want to talk about from this season that is motherfucking great, is Komi Can't Communicate. First and foremost, I'm gonna say it. You already know the motherfucking drill. Intro is a banger. I cannot stress that enough. But let me just say this. Out of all the animes that I have talked about, this intro was the greatest one in my opinion. I'm gonna say it right here, right now. It was the best one. I'm sorry, it was the best one. Second is Blue Period. That's just straight facts. But first place is this one. First place is this one. Because let me just say this. I am caught up with the manga for this. I'm caught up. I am over 300. I'm 300 chapters deep in this shit. Right? And when they announced that this anime, Komi-san was getting an anime, I was like, fuck yes. Because at this time, I was caught up and I was like, this shit is amazing. I can't wait to read more and I can't wait to watch it. And then I see the trailer for it and it looks good. And then I watched the very first episode. And Jesus Christ, it was amazing. It felt like it was perfectly aligned with the manga. Now, I'll say it like this. It felt like it breathed more life than, so what I'm trying to say is this. It breathed more life. What I'm trying to say with that is that in the manga, it's a manga, it's pictures and everything with text bubbles and everything. But when you're watching an anime, you're watching an anime because you want to see the movement. You want to see them, act human in a sense. I'll say it like that, act human, walking around, talking and everything like that. That's what you want to see. You don't want to technically watch an anime and feel like you're reading a manga while you're watching an anime. That's one reason I didn't like from last season, Girlfriend. That's what it felt like. It felt like they were very stiff in their movements, and that it felt like I was just watching panels, just colored panels of a manga. But with Komi-san, it was different. The movements, the characters and everything, and the way that they portrayed them was fucking perfect to the manga. But they breathed enough life, the animation, I'll say it like that, they breathed enough of the animation into this manga to truly make this anime fucking amazing. And let me just say this, for someone who is caught up with this manga, it's fucking spot on. Honestly, it's really spot on with the manga. And oh my fucking god, do they capture the characters fucking perfectly. First and foremost, Tadano, they capture him perfectly. He's fucking awkward. He doesn't fit in. He's basically an outcast. He gets fucking bullshitted on for no fucking reason. Najimi, I don't know what the fuck they are. I'll say that right now. They are fucking hilarious. They're friends with everyone. Literally everyone. How is that even possible? Shit, they're even friends with some of the fucking teachers. And then of course, the number one character, this is who is named after, is Komi-san. She is the goddess of the school, and she does not talk because she has communication disorder. Real quick, communication disorder is you can't really be social with people. It's hard to talk to people. It's hard to really express yourself in a sense, and everything first and foremost. But it's mostly about the talking aspect. So she doesn't really talk to people throughout the anime, and because of that, a lot of people, they misinterpret it as, oh, she don't even need to say anything. She's a goddess. She don't need to say nothing. It's like, what? Wait, what? But yes, this is a 10 out of 10 anime in my opinion for this season. All right, you need to watch this because guess what? The second season is coming, and based on where the anime leaves off, and where it's gonna pick up from for the second season, it's gonna get hell of a lot fucking funnier and hell of a lot better. I promise you that. So if you have not seen Komi-san, if you have not seen Komi Can't Communicate, you need to hop on this train right now. Watch it, rewatch it, then rewatch it again, then rewatch it just one more time, and then afterwards download the intro, because like I said, this is the number one intro from this season of anime. Out of everything, this is number fucking one. All right, definitely check this one out, and check out all the other anime that I have talked about today. And with that being said, I'm gonna move to the conclusion, so let's get to it. But before we get to the conclusion, this is a really short little part that I want to do, aka honorable mentions. It's literally just two animes that I want to talk about real quick. Basically gonna be like a few words for both. And they're animes that they didn't start in this season. They started in last season, but they ended in this season. And I didn't really want to talk about them. I just wanted to talk about the animes that really started from this season instead of last season of anime. So first and foremost, Aquatope. I don't know the whole name, but it's something Aquatope. And let me just say this: slice of life, all about aquariums. Definitely check it out. 24 episodes. Second one is Great Jahi Will Not Be Defeated. Awesome slice of life about a girl, a demon girl who is second in command of Demon Realm. Demon Realm was destroyed by a magical girl, and she wants to restore it. 20 episodes, fucking greatness. Funny, quirky, great characters, funny ass characters, funny comedy. Definitely check those out. And with that being said, on to the conclusion. Okay, now we are on to the conclusion of this episode. Now, this, honestly, I think will be one of my longest fucking episodes, just because I've talked about so many fucking animes. Now, of course, the way I talked about the animes, it's kind of like I didn't really say much about them, but the only reason I didn't say much is because I don't want to spoil anything, especially if you're going to watch some of these animes. But I didn't say much about them. Each part is maybe like, each anime I talk about is maybe like 2-3 minutes, some maybe longer, some are shorter, and everything like that. But definitely, I will say this season of anime was pretty strong. It was pretty strong. You had some great ones, like Komi-san, Blue Period, Great Jahi when it ended. You had World Trigger, which was pretty good. Build Divide, My Senpai is Annoying, and just a shit ton of others. Of course, you had the bad ones. You had the ones that weren't so good, aka Tesla Note, Tri-Cornered, and a couple of others. But overall, this was a great season of anime, and I can't wait for the next season. Because guess what's coming next season? Motherfucking Attack on Titan. That will be another episode, though. But thank you for tuning in. As always, it is your favorite demon, Misunderstood Demon. And with that being said, peace.